So John, go that way. Have you ever started this bike before?
Never.
No.
So fuel on.
Fuel on.
Bit of throttle. A bit of choke. A bit of choke. 2 lights. Ignition. Go.
Look at the fuel going in. Fuel is going in. We hope now. Oh, okay. Forgot to tighten that up. Yeah. My bad, so to speak. Should it be pouring out through there anyway? Yeah. That's got a little thing on the end of it. So I don't know if you can hear this, but the test for a knackered float. Shake it. Listen. Inside that's fuel. Look, one of the floats has got a leak. That's probably the only thing that's broken on the whole bike. Every bulb works. I could probably even free off the brakes and get them working. I'm going to replace the pads just because they're ancient. But that is the reason why the fuel pees out. So I'm going to have to get a new one. I'm going to try a plastic one, I think. Not so keen on these metal ones. So as I'm pretty sure some of you would have spotted that this float is leaking. You can see it's this side. You can actually hear the fuel inside of it, which is basic stuff. You just forget things, you know, with fuel injection and not having to do anything anymore. So I did find a couple of places that sold the replacements, the metal ones, but I decided from experience that plastic floats didn't seem to do that. So I think I've managed to find a plastic equivalent, I'm hoping. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that that is the same, but it's a new plastic one, which hopefully will never leak and sink like that one. So the problem with the bike is the float's not been floating, so it's just let fuel pour in. The fuel was flooding the engine, and then the engine wouldn't start because there's too much fuel in it, I think. At least I hope that's what it is. So I'm hoping once I get this new float in and adjust it, it does tell you how to adjust it in the Haynes manual, then it will shut fuel off and that will stop it flooding the engine, hopefully. And then it should, I'd like to think, go back to being as good a starter as it used to be. So I'm going to fit that and try again. Okay, so the new float is in. Yeah, I remember this bike. I still to this day reach down to turn off the fuel when I get off a motorbike, mainly because of that bike. They were all like that back in the 70s and 80s, but this one in particular. I think it was leaking through this carburetor even then. Let's see if it will start one kick. Standing for a couple of days now, so will it start easily? I mean, instructions, it said to put the choke on, kick it twice, if it doesn't start then take the choke off. It's not really a choke, it's a separate carburetor on these, but I digress. So let's give it a try. So John, go that way. Have you ever started this bike before?
Never.
No. Do you know how to start it?
I've been told.
Yeah. Key at 6 o'clock.
Click 6 o'clock, bit of choke,
Yeah.
kick it over,
Catch it on the throttle.
catch it on the throttle, switch off the choke.
Right, so
That's
has that bike been outdoors all night and untouched as far as you know?
as far as I know it has.
Covered over, it's not raining yet.
It's cold.
When you turn it off, turn the petrol off.
Turn the petrol on.
Yeah.
Is that just pulled up?
Yeah.
Enough?
No, just pull it up
Yeah, just.
and then back down. It's a bit of key, you can tell it's a neutral.
Yeah. Right,
Right,
so,
so-
fuel on.
Fuel on.
Bit of throttle, a bit of choke.
A bit of choke.
2 lights.
Ignition.
Here we go.
Right, ready? Go. It's fixed. It's not leaking, there's no fuel leaked out there, isn't there? Can you see any independent arbiter, any leaking fuel from the carburettor overflow?
It's pristine.
Useful. That's better than it was when I had it because it always leaked.
That's fantastic.
So you had to turn the fuel off all the time. Okay, carburettor part 2, Codger Biker and John is out. Go.